and welcome back to Mel's Sparkling Kaszazz. Tonight we're going to be using our Create-a-bow die maker and we're going to be creating some bows. So you will need, to make all of the bows, you will need 2 full 12 by 12 sheets. Now, sorry, I'm just going to move my light. You need to cut them 12.5 centimeters, 12.5 centimeters, and down this way 22.1 centimeters, and then down the bottom 8.3 centimeters. You want to do that to both sheets, and once you've done that, you'll use the easy press, roll through with the die using the pink and the grey plate. Now I put 2 of those cutouts together through the press at the same time. I've already cut them out ready to go. If you want to, you can do it individually. But once you've cut that out, you will have a selection of different bow pieces. So ready to make a few different bows. So the first one that we're going to make is just a very simple bow. So we're going to take one of the biggest of the bow sides. We're going to take the big tag and we're going to take the big wrap. Okay, so then all you want to do is make a loop with the ends meeting in the middle, like so, securing that with glue dots. Some people use the paper to secure it, some use their fingers. At this point it really doesn't matter. And then another one to secure in the middle. So you have a nice little bow shape there. And then you're going to secure that to the back piece, again using the wonderful glue dots, just securing that straight in the center, nice and evenly. And to finish that off, simply wrap the extra piece around to give that nice little effect. Just let me wrap the glue dot on and I'll show you. And then we have it, our first little bow. So that's bow number 1. So with this set you can actually make quite a substantial amount of bows, and the bows will get bigger as we progress along as well. So they're great for gift packaging. So the second one is exactly the same, except we're just going to use the smaller of them. So grab the smaller size of that one and the same back piece. So you're going to use the bigger back piece and the same wraparound piece. So again, we're just going to simply curve that in, secure with a glue dot in the middle there, and bring around the other side. There we go. And just curve that around until we get a nice neat little. Again, just secure that with another glue dot to the base. And add the wraparound. You don't have to add the wraparound. It will stay secure without it. You can use any adhesive that you like. If you prefer to use glue, use glue. The bonus of a glue dot is you don't have to wait for it to dry. So just to show you the different sizes there, sorry, not much difference, but you can see them when you put them next to each other. Okay, the next one we're going to grab 2 of the big ones and 2 of the next size down, and we're also going to grab 2 of the tags, so the bigger tags. Okay, same principle, we're going to fold the bow into the middle and secure it in the middle, except we're just going to change the way that we attach it to the back piece. So I'm just going to put a glue dot in the middle and bring the first end in, add another glue dot, bring the second in, and I'm just going to leave that sitting there for the moment, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other 4 So I'm just going to glue dot in the middle and curve the end in, and same again. Oop. Speeding up that process a little bit, doing two at the same time. And the last one. Okay, so again, just in the middle, curve the first end in. Okay, so now I have my 4, and I'm just going to make a cross with them. So I'm going to start with the bigger of them and make a cross. So I'm going to glue dot those two together. I'm going to make the same on the other smaller ones, and then I'm just going to glue them together in the same form. So you have two different size crosses. We're just going to attach the same, so you can, so because they're two different sizes, we're just going to glue dot in the middle and put the smaller one on top. So as you have, there we go, and we'll just add the back pieces now coming on a diagonal. So again, glue dots work fantastic for this. There's no need to use anything else, but obviously just use the adhesive that you prefer to use. And we will glue dot the center, so we have our two bits, and I'm just going to offset them like so. So there you have quite a nice, neat little effective bow. And then if you want to, you can simply add an embellishment to the middle and it has a completely different look again. Now, same thing, we're just going to use the smaller of the bows this time. So we have smaller ones, so we can make itty bitty bows. Itty bitty bows are fantastic for envelopes or anything else. I mean, obviously they're smaller, so they're a little bit more fiddly, but they do look rather cute. So same kind of principle. And again, glue dot onto the backing piece and just grab the tiny wraparound and just neaten that off together. So we're just going to wrap that around first and secure it at the back with a glue dot. So just to show you the size difference, so quite a substantial size difference. Okay, big one again. So we're just going to change the angle of the tag this time to give a different look. So there's not really a lot of difference with them, but it's just to show that by moving it slightly you can have a completely different look, making our Create-a-bow quite a fabulous purchase. So we're going to do the wraparound first on this one before we actually attach it to the back piece, because we're just going to angle the back piece instead of having it straight. So just glue dot that wraparound, and then all you need to do is just fold that bit and glue dot it. So again, we'll whack a glue dot in the middle. Oh. And another little bow. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different bows. Few to go. We're going to do a double bow this time. So we're going to have the big one and the smaller one, and then we're going to have the wraparound as well. So we start with our big bow. Again, bring one into the center. Oh, sorry. So So bring one into the center, bring the other end into the center. And again with the other size bow. We're going to lay them on top, so instead of crossing them, we're going to keep them straight. And then we're going to grab, we're going to grab the other big bit and we're going to just attach the back. This design also looks nice with another embellishment in the middle, just to break up that, because we're not using the wraparound. So there you have another double bow. So this one, we're going to use the small ones, and we're going to angle the corner again. So exactly the same as the other angle. We're just going to use the smaller pieces. And just remember that we've only used 2 sheets of full scrapbooking paper for this. So it's actually really quite cost effective to make a few bows. Obviously you can just use the same pieces to make the same bow if that's what you prefer. Sorry, my fingers are stuck now. And again, the trick to this one, just tweaking the corner. Put back in there. So you have your other little dangle bow, which is the same as this one, just different sizes. Two more to go, and we have made a selection of those. So again, we're going to use the smaller ones again. So we're just going to grab a smaller bow. Now we're going to make the 2 loops again, and the only difference is before we attach it to the back piece, we're just going to add a brad in the middle and then attach the back piece. So I'm just going to put a hole through the middle just to make it easier for my brad to go through. Now, of course, my brads aren't going to want to go through with my thumb being the way they are. So I'm just going to just fold that back so we can show you what it looks like. I'm just going to add a glue dot as if I have put the brad through. Unfortunately, I have myself a little bit of a thumb injury, so it's not fun. We're going to use that as a double one actually, so I'm just going to quickly do another quick bow to stick behind that, just to give it a little bit of something. Like I said, you can do doubles, you can do singles. You don't have to put a brad through. You can add rhinestones, you can add gems, you can add anything you want to them to just add a little bit of something. Or you can just leave them the way that they are. So I've squished that one now. And there you have a double bow with a brad in the middle. And the other one is just using a paper clip. So you just simply add the paper clip to thread the paper clip through. So before you attach the base, we just want to, sorry, lost where I am now. You just want to add the paper clip to that. Didn't get my paper clip out, so I won't do that. But yeah, like there's another little bow there. So out of that set, I still have some spare pieces, and we have this one. Just move them all so you can see. And there we go. So we have a range of different bows that we can use for gift packaging. Quite nice and easy using our Create-a-bow die. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I look forward to our next video together. Bye!